Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to Enigmatic E10 live with Light. Let's hop into the Discord. Hey there, Mac. Let's see if we can connect to the server. Always an adventure. I did a tiny bit of work off stream. It's another one of those times where I had some time to kill. So I hooked up the blast furnace. So we're automatically making aluminum, steel, and silicon. So if we come on over here, we've got the advanced item input, steel and carbon to make iron and carbon to make the steel, quartz and carbon to make the silicon, and just plain old bauxite to make the aluminum. And so I think it alternates back and forth. And so I don't think it builds up any efficiency, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. And so it's just going to keep counting up slowly but surely. And makes those and ships them off, and nobody's the wiser. Oh, it's making the steel now, and so the recipe only takes 16. And then it switches over to the aluminum that takes twice as much. But I used the wall boards to box that up. And so even if we come down here, it's nice and clean. But then if we jump in the grand hole, we can get to its ductwork from down here. So yeah, medium voltage cables can do about 1,000 EU per tick. But the basic level usage is only 32. Wow. Yeah, so gray cables looks like I can run 16 machines at a time at 16 EU per tick. And so I don't know if it's worth trying to make the upgrades. So basic upgrade uses stuff that we have automated. So this wouldn't really be out of our way to make. And so we'd be able to add 2 EU per tick per upgrade. I don't know if that plus 8 is for this stack of 4, or if we could make a full stack of these and put it in there and make it just a ridiculous amount faster. I would kind of like to try it, but we're still having trouble with our rubber supply. And so we might want to look into having a distillery or two. Hook it up to here. And then we would need to automate the aluminum drills, I guess. Because copper just gets you water. And we're not going up to stainless steel just yet. So crude oil can get you the 2 types of fuel, and then naphtha. And so then we would have to find a source of hydrogen. And then we get regular naphtha and sulfuric acid, which sulfuric acid is useful things. And then the naphtha, we'd likely steam crack. And from that, you can make just about anything. You'd start with distilleries, but once you got a distillation tower, you can make everything. But you got to get to that steam crack naphtha first. So we might go in that direction today. Rune forged greaves. Those are some nice boots. More than I need, though. But regardless of any of that, we need the electrolyzer. Probably. To get hydrogen. I don't know how else we would get hydrogen. Because you got the normal way. Acetylene coal dust. Ethanol and aluminum. Fusion. Seems like overkill. So yeah, our options for hydrogen are water, because we're certainly not doing this.
Electrolysis or?
Yeah, good old electrolyzer. Or ethanol with aluminum tiny dust. And so if we really felt like it, we could brew some hooch. But you get 10 millibuckets of ethanol per bucket of sugar solution.
I mean, I got a lot of sugar laying around. I don't have that much sugar laying around.
Yeah, that's a lot of sugar.
That's literally 100 sugar per bucket of ethanol. So, yeah. All right,
Like,
now log in
Queen
and see what I'm
doesn't
staying in front of so I know what I'm doing.
100%. I mean, you get 3 sugar per cane with the macerator. Or with the crumbling catalyst or the crusher. If we had a massive bee operation, could use the steam blast furnace to cook honey into crystallized honey into sugar. I don't know which is cheaper, a massive sugarcane operation or a massive bee operation.
Well, I know. I don't feel
Or
like bee
just
operation is very reliable.
no. Or
Is where I'm
we
at.
could just use an electrolyzer on some water. Good old-fashioned, dependable, never-ending water. Okay, we should focus because we're going to forget why we even wanted that. So we needed hydrogen in order to... turn our sulfuric crude oil into something useful, right? No, we already have crude oil. So we don't actually have to improve on it. Where would we have gotten the sulfuric kind? From shale oil. Which is from the next level up. That's odd. Hello, zombie. Okay, so that means we don't actually need the hydrogen. Because we've just got regular old crude. And then we take that crude and turn it into sulfuric naphtha.
Oil, that is.
That's why we need the hydrogen. To turn the sulfuric naphtha into regular naphtha and sulfuric acid. And then we steam crack that naphtha to get anything our hearts desire. Okay, so we'll need to figure out where we're going to put this. We're going to need to figure out if we've got the materials. Because right now, my aluminum is going toward making a vacuum freezer. And so I currently have 0 aluminum. But I've got 6 electronic circuits in reserve. So, electrolyzer, electronic circuit, basic machine hull, large pump, couple aluminum rods, magnetic copper nickel wire. So just grab some copper nickel wire. Not sure why I've got a pile of it. And we'll go and polarize it. Okay. We'll definitely need an additional electrolyzer at some point. For like this emerald dust shenanigan. Maybe this lapis. Oh yeah, because we need the sodium dust.
Delicious sodium.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to brew up some brine. Okay. These. One of those. One of those. Seems like this is being used for something. Oh, we grabbed some for another large pump.
Brondo? You made Brondo?
Okay, chat. Now we need a place to put this. Because we've got this place that's doing various circuitry type things. This place will eventually be doing various chemical reactions, probably. But we could theoretically build down under here as well. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Starbuncle is refusing to carry potions. This is getting a little bit annoying.
Huh.
He's on strike.
Okay, so we're going to put in a ceiling below this height. So we need to go down 2 more. Hmm. Seems the ground is creeping in. Now let's bring this wall across here. So we've got some nice service hatches. Well, service conduits, service something or others. And torches.
Alright, maybe I'll make another star buckle, see if it works. No, I don't know about this at all.
Okay. Put that there. Grab ourselves ladders.
Alright, they just don't want to work at all. This is great. I love it.
Oh no.
I mean, it's not like it goes off very often, but like, if I were using a lot of aura
Yeah.
or energy, it might cause a problem eventually.
Okay. Now, the problem with putting it over here is we don't have... I don't have a far and wide fluid pipe system. And so we would need to be able to get the... We need to get that stuff over here. And so we're probably better off making it over here as well. And just making some sort of secret thing over here. Or adding on to this. What do you think, chat? Add on, go underneath, secret bunker. Those are our main options. Well, you think? I am going to buy some more rubber. Okay. So we could revise our machine layout. Push this that way. Could knock this wall down, build out that way. We could build a second floor. And have some pipes coming out the wall. Can have a little corner thing here that is decorative, but also lets the wires traverse. That could be nice. I hadn't even noticed this part before. Hello, Zombo. Bye, Zombo. And we could have a weird, tiny little attic over here. Love weird little attic things.
Well, I was making a whole bunch of latex and stuff.
Stacked spruce planks.
Industrial foregoing. That's the one.
These are the wrong stacked spruce planks. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And we'll throw an extra 1, 2, 3 on top. Okay, that's pretty good.
So I need pink slime. So we need to set up a mob slaughter factory.
I love Mob's Laughter Factory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're not going too crazy here. If we try to add walls, it'll just mess up what we try to do with our machines.
Okay.
So if we try to build this out just the tiniest little bit. Okay. Some nice progress. What about the tiny cobblestone bricks? How do they look in here? That looks pretty good.
figure out nonsense.
Blue nonsense.
You know it.
Oh, that's not where that belongs. Captain David.
Is that your unique mob for the day?
Mm-hmm. Hmm. I didn't realize he'd be able to get up here. That's
Saying
fine.
Captain David has ups.
It is his. Well, no, it's not Captain David. It's the industrialist villager.
Oh.
I mean, this is his house, but I didn't think he could use the ladder. So I think we need to make this place a bit more OSHA compliant, such that he does not just yeet himself into a hole. Okay, buddy. Back downstairs you go. I can pick you up, you know. You just go back down the... Okay, fine. Whatever. go. Nice roof. Yeah, no, that definitely looks better with the bark. Three logs, 3 sticks. And coal.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Take a look from over here. Should probably continue that upward.
Vanishing. What is vanishing? My mystery power cable to nowhere.
Excuse me, Windows? Who are you? No. Don't make that noise at me.
Who's making that noise at you?
It was just Windows being all boo-doo-doo-doo.
Why'd you make that sound?
Okay. So I'm thinking we put like a line of machines along the back here. Because then we can run the cables along the ground here and get a good 10 machines up here if we need them. I'm not sure that's really going to work though, because what we're going to have coming from here is fluids more than the items. And the fluid pipes aren't as flexible in what they carry. Oh. But I've only got 32. Quest, what are you asking of me? Yeah, we've still got a little ways to go left. Okay, so we'll bring the crude oil up. We'll bring the steam up. We'll need a chemical reactor to steam crack the naphtha. Are we working to make this a rubbery? Is that all we're doing up here? Freeze! It's a rubbery!
Rubbery what?
So if we do that, let's see. We need the butadiene directly. And I think it's the ethyl benzene that we turn into the styrene to get styrene butadiene. At which point we add the tiny dust to make the rubber, and then we ship it out to the vacuum freezer to make the rubber sheets. But I think we'll probably end up doing that on demand. Because I can't imagine making more than one vacuum freezer right now. But if we do, we can just put it in this little attic. That'll be great. It looks stupid. Okay, now we can figure out how many machines we need to get from this crude oil to this rubber. So we need a distillery to make the naphtha. We need an electrolyzer for the hydrogen. We need a chemical reactor to make the real naphtha. So that's a distillery, an electrolyzer, a chemical reactor. And then we need another chemical reactor to steam crack it. One, two, three, four. 5 and 6 for distilleries, for the ethyl benzene and the butadiene. 7 is another chemical reactor for the styrene. 8 is another chemical reactor to put those two together. And number 9 is another chemical reactor to make the styrene butadiene rubber. So that's 9 machines. And then a lovely drawer to store the rubber at the end. So this just so happens to be precisely 5 blocks long, so we could fit 10 machines right here. Would we be able to fit all of the cabling that's necessary? Probably not, because this is a twisted, tangled mess.
Pillager. Is there a pillager in here somewhere?
Okay, so rubber on the end Styrene and butadiene would need to be adjacent to this chemical reactor. Those are both... Well, no, this is yet another chemical reactor. Man, this will be a tough one to keep compact. Oh, and of course there's an extra waste product. That's not really a waste product. Because we need that hydrogen. But, like, it doesn't produce enough to be useful. Because for every bucket of ethyl benzene that turns into a bucket of styrene, we get half a bucket of hydrogen back. But to get that ethyl benzene, we needed steam-cracked naphtha. Oh, wait. So it only takes 2 buckets... So you need 1 bucket of hydrogen per 6 buckets of naphtha. We might be able to make this self-sustaining, chat. That doesn't feel right. Ah, right. You only get 1/10 of a bucket of ethyl benzene per steam cracked naphtha. Right. Not self-sustaining anymore, chat. Makes more sense now. Yeah, so we'll get nowhere near enough hydrogen back. Okay, chat, I think it's time to make a bunch of signs. And lay out what those machines are going to do. Okay, so final goal, rubber.
It's industrial foregoing.
To make said rubber, Stabu plus some sort of dust. Tiny lead. That's fine. to make styboo.
The most microscopic lead.
Need a reactor.
4 cobblestone, 2 redstone, 2 glass pane.
Styrene plus butadiene. Can distill butadiene directly. Styrene is ethylbenzene and steam.
Ooh, sneezy's on and off. Fun day.
So that's styrene. Ethylbenzene is just distilled.
Oops, that was on, not off. My bad.
It's all right. Okay. So we need the steam cracked naphtha to be able to distill from it. And so that's reactor. Okay. Naphtha plus steam. So to make real naphtha, we need sulfuric naphtha and hydrogen. Another reactor. It's naphtha plus hydrogen. Naphtha is a distillery. I'm missing a machine. Chat? Where did we lose count?
Oh, I see how it is. Guy's 15 minutes late, he just gets ghosted.
Eh?
No.
We're turning Boon into a ghost.
I see.
I'm the ghost, yeah.
Then we're gonna
Ooh.
bust him.
Oh, bust me. Come on. I dare you to bust me.
I don't know, man. I mean, we all know the song.
And we all do know the song. It's true.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah, that's the one. How's it going?
It's going all right.
Good. How you doing?
I seem to have lost count of the machines that I need.
Oh, no.
So I either forgot one or I miscounted. So now we have to go through the whole process again. Be like, what went wrong?
What did go wrong?
Okay. Styrene butadiene rubber, dust, and styrene butadiene. Good. To make styrene butadiene, you just mix styrene and butadiene. Simple enough. To get butadiene, you just distill it. Yeah, let's rewrite this one. Crude oil to naphtha. How many H's in naphtha?
2. What's my prize?
Absolutely nothing.
Totally not some Greek oil on your house.
You get to go to the back of the line and wait all over again. Look at you. You lucky boy.
Isn't that what they call oil in some places?
Wouldn't doubt it.
Texas gold, that is.
Texas tea.
Texas tea, thank you. I knew I had it wrong.
It's all good. And such nonsense. Alright, this seems to be working okay. I'm trying to make my dark room so monsters will spawn so I can mob slaughter them and then to convert them into delicious liquid meat and pink goo. My
Sounds
favorite.
delicious.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff.
It's the best.
I guess they're both liquid, right?
Ethyl benzene and steam to styrene. Styrene and butadiene. Okay.
You know what? I have a feeling I'm gonna need more of this stuff, so I'm just gonna make a batch.
This is not naphtha. It's steam crack naphtha. So naphtha plus H gets you regular naphtha. Naphtha plus steam gets you steam cracked, which gets you to this side of the machines. Can just distill the crude. Chat, I'm a machine short. Did I count?
Where'd it go?
Did I count the drawer as a machine? What's going on?
Did you count the machines, machine?
I've got so many machines.
You don't have enough machines. See, this is the problem. You can't make up your mind. You got too many, or not enough?
Well, that's the thing. I thought I needed 9, but then I put down these signs laying out the process, and only needs 8. And I don't know if it was past me or current me that's wrong.
We'll slap it all together and see if it works. No, that's just the classic, you know? We assembled the shelf and we have all these pieces left over.
Yep.
So kind of them to pack extras. And then when, you know, the shelf collapses a day later, you're like, oh, right. That makes way more sense.
Oh, chat, we have arrived. We have 33 frost-proof machine casings. We can start getting aluminum again. Which is kind of important for
Oh,
making our 3 distilleries and 5 chemical reactors. They're not very far out of the way, though, because we got glass up here, and we're making aluminum rotors right here. So that's chemical reactors sorted aside from the electronic circuits. And then the distillery, we're already making all this except the fluid pipe. The only problem I foresee is the fact that we don't have power. We don't have the power lines running over here. The power is right here. And so we'll have to run some line back to the chimney. Also, chat, do you like the roof how it is? Or do you think we should add a gable? Or, like, make it a sharper peak? Because I like that it's at multiple levels. We haven't added any window boxes or anything. We can add fences along the support walls. We can add more texture to the outside. I'm just wondering about the roof at the moment. Because I all too often make these sharp, pointy roofs. And we've got a medium pointy roof here. And I think it's interesting to have a vaguely flat roof. I'm not sure.
Is it sufficiently pointy?
Oh, electric blast furnace. I might as well do this while I'm thinking about it. Chat.
All right, what are the rest of the industrial foregoing upgrades? Pardon me. Who's processing me? Okay.
Okay, that's fun. That you actually hold the lantern in your hand out in front of you when you're holding a lantern.
Well, that's fun. All right, what do I do with all the liquid meat?
Oh. The macaw's ones you have to craft directly. But we got all these chipped ones that you can just sneak through. So what do you think, chat? Wrought iron? Burning coal? Checkered iron? Tall? I kind of want to see what the tall ones look like. I mean, it is what it says
That's
on the
exactly what
tin.
I said.
Tall. Does not attach to the wall, though. Okay. And then it's probably time for a window upgrade. But we might just leave them vanilla. We'll see. It's just you'd get that little pop of dark around the sides that I think might add a little something, little variety. But the real question, chat,
Shading.
are we upgrading the cobblestone? And should we swap out some of the wood for a different wood, such that we get a little bit of contrast between the stripped logs and the fences? Or do we not use stripped logs and swap in some chipped logs?
It costs 2 netherite scrap to make an advanced machine frame? What on earth? Those are actually harder for me to get than netherite ingots. What on earth?
Ain't that always the way?
Uh-huh.
Oh no, chat. We lost George's stream. Reset.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Am I still there? Oh. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, there it goes. I don't know what's going on there, but brief hiccup for the little window in your corner. All right, back to despairing.
Oh no, despair.
I know.
Yeah, I like the little pop of color from the windows.
Iron for nether bricks.
Not 100% sold, but I think it's a good upgrade. And I don't think it's time to replace the cobblestone. Okay, so that's all working. Still waiting on aluminum, which is weird. Because it should only be making aluminum at this point. So it should be gaining efficiency. But it is not. Which I find weird. Okay, chat, I think we should make those upgrades. Polyethylene, huh? How are we making polyethylene? Ethylene and dust. Ethylene is from ethanol. Should have guessed from the ethyl. Or from our good friend, Steam Crack Naphtha. Which I suppose would also be a worthwhile product of the rubbery. That if we had it stock both the liquid rubber and the steam crack naps, that we could just grab buckets of the steam cracked whenever we need it for something else.
I mean, do you need the steam crack for about a lot of stuff?
Once I can build a distillation tower, I'll only need it for one thing. And that's 8 things, but from one tower. But that's still an absurd amount of stainless steel away. And so in the meantime, I need it for the 2 things for the rubber. I need it for the ethylene to make that polyethylene. I have a feeling I'll need benzene for something. And I might need propane. I remember acetylene coming up at one point for something. That's probably this vinyl chloride. For polyvinyl chloride to make highly advanced things. But highly advanced is post stainless steel. So that shouldn't be a problem. Just a couple of one-off things here in the mid-game where I'm like I kind of want advanced upgrades. But do I want to deal with polyethylene? But for now, basic upgrades should be fine. Oh, you can buy them off of Amazon. Keep forgetting to check what Amazon has for sale.
Oh yeah.
Like I
haven't pneumatic a little bit.
I haven't set it up. I haven't bought it. but like being able to buy turbo upgrades for just some emeralds, like that's a pretty good deal. Like it makes me wonder if I should set up just a little pressure thing only to fuel an Amadron tablet. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can buy rubber from it, but being able to buy these upgrades could be rather valuable. Okay, basic upgrade needs 4 slots. Let's see if we've got an assembler that's got 4 slots left. We sure do. Okay, chat, where in here do these upgrades belong? Along bottom here? There are 4 levels of them. Right along the bottom here? Yeah. Bottom seems good. Basic. Advanced. Turbo. Highly advanced. Grab these. And we put them in here. Hmm.
Here we are.
I don't think the overdrive does what I want. And I'm not sure these upgrades are actually going to do what I need either. Because it looks like they improve the potential efficiency. But if the machine never gains efficiency, the upgrades aren't really going to do anything. Oh. Huge upgrade to the potential efficiency for... Oh, because it swapped over to making the steel, of course. Just seems ridiculous to make a blast furnace each for all of the different things you might blast. Awful lot of skeletons out tonight.
Yeah, I forgot to bring my bed with me.
It's okay.
I mean, I could sleep if I want to.
You can leave your friends behind.
That's the one.
That's
the
the
one.
one. Okay.
The thing I was thinking about just now was meat.
Right. Motors. Do we keep buying them? Do we set up a system to actually make them? All it will require is hooking up our polarizer, possibly making another one. Polarizers are not expensive.
No?
Not really. A little bit of wire. A little bit of wire wrapped around a rod and a box. Granted, box has battery circuit in it, but still, it's just a box.
I keep forgetting to mention it. And of course, I would remember on a night when Frog isn't here.
Of course.
But the legend of Joey Chestnut. I took that with me to a 4th of July party. I was regaling everyone with the the insanity that is Joey Chestnut,
Nice.
and it was quite popular.
I mean, the man's got a theme.
Yeah. Well, I like it for the humor of it and just like the absurdity of it. But like I also look at that as like, you know, somebody tells you something is impossible, look at Joey Chestnut. Like, and everything that man has eaten and lived. Like,
I'll
Somehow.
be right back.
somehow he survived. So maybe it's not as impossible as you think.
Okay, I have returned.
Okay. That's nice. You can upgrade the mechanism transport things just by clicking on them with alloys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And having to pull them and put them back on. That is really convenient, actually.
And doesn't it upgrade like 8 of the ones
8.
around it?
Yeah.
So you don't even have to click every single piece of pipe work.
Yeah, it sounds really convenient. Alright, crusher.
Yeah, I don't even need to. I don't even need to hook this one up to the storage. Just put this on the green network.
Alright, crusher. Yes, that's what I need. Like a 7th way to crush things.
Yes.
Yes. Never enough crush.
Remember that time near the start of the season when I was like, I'm kind of making an anthill?
Mm-hmm.
I'm full into ant tunnel mode.
Nice.
I have made just a tunnel of madness because I'm just like hunting for. Really, I'm hunting for nickel, but I'm just taking any ore I find. And instead of like doing a traditional strip mine or anything like that, I just started digging into direction
Mhm.
until I hit like some kind of ore, and then if the ore was in front of me, on the like in the wall in front of me, I just kept going forward. But if it was on the left or right, I'd turn. I'd start going that way.
Sure.
So I now have a crazy tunnel.
Oh
And
yeah.
if there's ore in the ground, I go down a level. Or up a level, as the case may be.
Huh.
Okay, now we are making motors, so we don't have to buy them anymore.
Oh, that enrichment chamber. Okay.
And we just chewed through at least half a stack of steel
Yay!
just in doing those couple of things.
Ugh.
Really? You're still not refreshed yet? Silly villager.
I finally hit a cave.
Huzzah.
Ah! Skeletor! He's got a crown. He's summoning zombies. It's a necromancer. He's dead. That was the journey. It's not over. I gotta kill all the jerks he summoned.
Stupid jerks.
They're dead. What did you drop? Arcane essence.
Pretty sure. Got that one being made. So.
You know what? That's revenge for him killing me like 3 months ago when I was going to use the bathroom. There's my revenge. He was hiding in this cave over here the whole time.
Revenge is a dish best served extremely slow.
And chaotically and kind of unintentionally because I didn't know he was there and I wasn't even looking for him. And until that moment, I had forgotten about him. Oh my god. You know, Minecraft, not every cave has to be massive. I'm like,
That
oh,
is
it's
the
just a
new
little
style.
tunnel. Yeah, it definitely seems that way. And it's cool, but it's also like, oh man, I don't have to light all this up. I mean, I will, but I was having fun digging my ant tunnel. So I'll probably just ignore it for now. Take the ore I can and be on my way.
All right.
Right. This is what I wanted to get going. That's going to be crucial. Okay, so we need to get boundless lava going.
Let's see.
Those. 4 of these. Couple of cauldrons. Couple of ender pearls. Couple of. Are you telling me I've got all these flowers and none of them are red?
Yep.
The only red flower I've got is this one that I probably got from a dead iron golem.
Probably.
I just got booted. Are you guys both
Uh-oh.
in still?
Yeah, I'm still here. But your
Okay.
stream crashed too,
Oh, that's great.
at least on my end.
Oh no.
Let's reload that.
Yeah. It's getting there.
Minecraft apparently thinks that you're light.
Thanks for that. What? Sorry.
Light.
Hmm.
Because of the crashes.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
yeah.
Sure. It's only when I look at some things, not everything. It's like you shouldn't be looking at that. I'm like,
Stop
Oh,
looking
no,
at it.
no, no. It's forbidden knowledge.
Go. Okay. Now, we need to get lava from these into a tank. So I've got an accumulator. Just sitting on top of a fluid drawer. Keeping it full. So I should be able to just make another one, put the lava things in it, and it'll fill up my ender tank. Right, chat?
Mm-hmm.
That's how this works.
That's the way it crumbles.
We even had a spare pusher module. It's great. Okay, so we put the accumulator here. Put the ender tank here. And then we push to the north. And it's already accumulating lava. Look at that, chat.
So what are you doing with it?
Gonna chuck it into a centrifuge, because then it'll make aluminum nuggets, chromium nuggets, copper nuggets, and sulfur dust.
Ooh, fun.
And that's particularly useful because aluminum nuggets don't have to be cooked. I don't necessarily expect it to be any faster than the other method that I've got, because it takes 30 seconds to centrifuge lava. And you only get 1.5 nuggets per those 30 seconds on average. But it already takes roughly 3 minutes to make an ingot anyway. And this will just be limitless. You just set it and forget it.
Nice.
Did I already made a centrifuge. Ah, right, for the carbon dust. But getting the chromium nuggets will also be very handy because, from what I recall, chromium is kind of annoying.
I'm sure it is. One of those weird ones.
So you have to vacuum freeze a chromium hot ingot, which you get from cooking chromium dust, which it doesn't look like there's a friendly recipe for the true stuff, but there's a recipe for the tiny dust where you get 3 chromium tiny dust, hydrogen, and chlorine from chromium hydrochloric solution, which you get from bathing your chromium crushed dust in hydrochloric acid. And you get your chromium crushed dust from centrifuging ruby dust.
Oh, hey.
How do you get rubies?
You don't. You centrifuge redstone to get iron dust, quartz dust, neodymium tiny dust, and ruby dust.
So I'm just hearing a whole pile of nonsense. Got it.
Yep.
Or I could centrifuge lava to get chromium nuggets, which you just squish together into an ingot. It's only a 25% chance for 1 nugget every bucket of lava every 30 seconds. But you just let that run, you'll eventually have chromium. And if it's ever not fast enough, then we'll figure out the upgrades. The real question is, what do we use chromium for? Highly advanced machine casings, of course.
Why do these machines need casings? Just work.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'll put a casing on you if you earn it.
Yeah.
Casings are for closers.
Yep.
Oh, chromium, aluminum, and stainless steel makes Canthal. Canthal? I don't know. And chromium, manganese, nickel, and iron makes stainless steel. That's what we need the chromium for, is just the mountains and mountains of stainless steel that we're going to need. Yeah, that's why we need the chromium. Where do you think we should do that, chat? Down here in the basement? Because our other centrifuge is underground. Ariel the Crying.
Oh, no. Why are you crying?
Oh, there's a wandering trader over here somewhere. There you are. Do you have the master sword? Reflecting necklace. I'm good.
Oh, I've got a new industrialist, so it appears one of them has died. So it goes.
Press F to pay your respects. Question is, did you lose one that was giving you good stuff?
No, the one that's selling the rubber is trapped in a house that nothing can enter. So that one's never going to die, and the other two only had vaguely okay trades. And so they were allowed to just roam.
Mhm.
Okay, so if we set this up in here. I mean, we should be able to afford one of those right now, even though we don't have a whole lot of aluminum coming in. Four large motors and a large pump. That's one problem with this setup. It's real hard to just take a thing or two. Okay. Large pump, four large motors, basic machine hull, two electron cables, centrifuge. So put it here.
Hydrogen, oxygen.
Pump the lava into it.
Mhm.
Huh. Well, that's interesting. My ender tank does not seem to play well with modern industrialization fluid pipes. So maybe this is not the place.
Okay, so I want HDPE. I got to go through a whole damn series of bullshit.
Do it in here. All right, we forgot to light this place up. Stupid bioluminescence.
Is it full of
Hey.
monsters now?
No, it's just a dark room. I'm like, wait a minute. Why is it so dark? Okay, so put this down. We put this on top. And then, bang. It's full of lava. Brilliant. And then we just take this tin cable and we do a little something like that.
Okay, this all goes to the antiproteinic nucleosynthesizer. Got it.
Okay, now we'll need some drawer control. And then some compacting drawers. And some normal drawers. One, two, three. Got a bunch of quartz.
Okay.
Comparator. More stone. Storage controller. Compacting drawer. More drawers. Ironstone and pistons.
Superconductor ingot. What?
Okay. So need a drawer each for that. And then we need just one big drawer. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I don't feel like doing this. This can almost go back in my inventory, and I'll look at it sometime in the future.
5 stone each.
Fine, I will sleep. Goodness gracious.
Okay, it's 3 compacted drawers, 1 regular drawer. Let's go.
You know what? Pneumatic press sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
Play with pneumatics. Okay.
Hmm.
I just heard something. I'll be right back.
Okay, now we need to go make a void upgrade. Yay. Okay. And then we need more obsidian.
Well, the good news is I haven't been murdered.
Huzzah.
Bad news is what was making that sound. I have no idea.
Less
But, you know,
ideal.
Yeah, not the greatest, but as far as I know, it was just nothing. Nothing makes that sound, right? Right. And he was never heard from again.
I was almost never heard from again because I was muted. I had no scary noise to go investigate, and therefore I was alive the whole time. I realized this when I asked for the second time, "What did it sound like?" and George just ghosted me. I'm like, "Wait a minute! Like, I feel like there's something wrong with my mic." But what did it sound like?
I don't know. It sounded like a thump or like sounds from like maybe like a door-ish sound, but like all the doors are locked.
Yeah.
For all I know, it may have been one of the cats like knocking something on the ground or something like that. And
I mean, cats do make those kinds of noises a lot. There was once I heard from the other room what sounded like glass falling, and like I knew it was the cat. And as soon as I walked out, I saw the cat giving me that "oh no, you caught me" look. I was like, "Yeah, you knocked something over." But for the life of me, I couldn't find it until like a week later. I found like a glass jar that had rolled under like kind of the kitchen sink, like lower counter ledge, you know, that little divot. It was in there. And I didn't see it until my foot bumped up against it, and I was like, "Oh, well, I know what made that sound now." You're lucky that didn't break, you little fluffer.
You fluffy little dork.
Yep.
Okay. Looks like my steam turbines are at their limit. And so we need another.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think I'm good with modern industrialization. Seems like a bit too much for me. Like, I've gotten some cool stuff out of it. It was fun making all the stuff I made. But I think I'm at the dawn of what Light is doing. And I got to a point where I'm like, okay, well, let me just, like, make steel drills so I can get the quarry to mine better stuff. And I got halfway through making one, and I'm like, this is for one. I have to make multiple of these, because it's going to run out. I was like, yeah, I think I'm good. I don't think I want to make a bunch of these drills to hope to get the stuff. I think I'll just go mine it.
Yep, and sometimes that's what mods are there for, to remind you that sometimes a simpler life is a better life.
Yeah. So, by the way, there is a game in this game. You can just go play that whenever you want.
Pressure mechanic, huh?
It's the wrong type of fluid pipe. 'Cause that's just how this game works.
Oh yeah, the refinery stack, that whole thing.
Oh, I'm out of copper.
You're out of copper. Oh my god, that's horrifying.
What?
No, I'm not
You're not
out of copper,
right?
out of copper. It's just my,
Mhm.
several stacks of copper that I had in a box
Mm-hmm.
have been used.
Yeah. I've got a box with several stacks of copper. That's I've slowly been chipping away at. But that was like the one ore that I was like, well, at least I got a lot of copper. That should last. That should be. I shouldn't really have to worry about copper.
I'm just like, why am I not making motors? Oh, ran out of copper.
Never
This-
quite enough copper.
This dude still isn't selling rubber sheets. Why? Because he can't get to his workstation. Because he's an idiot.
Yes.
Hey,
Back
idiots are
downstairs we go. And where did I put my trapdoors? We'll make it such that he can't get back up here.
Oh no. I'm lost in my own tunnels. Oh my god, I want that too.
Lost in his own museum.
Oh wait, I know where I am. That's not the right way. It's over here. You know it's bad when, like, I realize I'm, like, in a different tunnel that was not the tunnel I was working on. Wait a minute, I'm here? It connects? Holy crap. Okay, at least I know how to get out of here now. I went the very long way.
What maniac did this? Oh, wait.
Yeah. No, this is great. This means it's working as intended if even I can get lost down here.
Mhm.
I can't wait for Frog to come back and visit. We may never see him again.
Feels
Unless
pretty
he
like
cheats.
Okay. Wait, does the refinery controller not even run on pressure? It's just heat? Okay. That's fine. Been a while.
Okay. Even 2 is not enough. Let's just keep upgrading. While we wait for the dude to realize he's got a job to do. He's trying to go upstairs again. Do your job, buddy. Do your job.
All right.
There we go. Okay. 3 appears to be enough for now.
For now.
Yeah. For now, indeed. Okay. All set.
Okay, I need a heatsink.
I just want to test this chat. Okay, so that does connect. So if we wanted to use a pipe such that it transferred faster, got that option. Go. Don't think we need to worry about any of the others. If they move a little slow, they're not really doing any harm.
Mhm.
Oh, look at that, chat. We've got 18 aluminum ingots.
Huzzah.
We ain't got no steel. But problem when things that you need to make things are made of steel. It'll work its way back up. Because we got iron, we got a bunch of coal dust. That'll be great. Hey, buddy, you're still not selling things. What is wrong with you? So, yeah, we might need to go to that other town and break a bunch of beds. Because this dude just will not go to sleep. And since he can't go to the town meetings, he's kind of grumpy. Although, once we do this project upstairs, we don't really need him anymore. So we'll be able to let him free, and if he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
And so that's 11 o'clock. We've made substantial upgrades to that house, not necessarily to its productivity, but it looks better. We've got a plan for how we're going to make rubber. We got all the aluminum we need for vacuum freezer, so we might do that next time. Don't know where we're going to put it, because it's bright baby blue. Doesn't really fit in with any of my decor. So might need to build its own house, might just build it in the middle of nowhere and surround it with something weird. We'll see next time. But we've got improved infrastructure. If we take our time doing some of the other things, maybe we'll get enough chromium to make all the steel we need. But I want to make a full-size distillation tower, and I'm pretty sure that takes like 80 steel blocks.
Just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, so 80 clean stainless steel machine casings, 9 steel pipe machine casings, and 1 distillation tower block, which is not a whole lot of steel. But each of these 80 machine casings takes 8 stainless steel plates and a stainless steel gear. Each gear takes 4 plates and a ring and some soldering alloy. Oh, but we get... right. We get... Well, I mean, getting 2 gears for 4 plates and a ring is actually really good. Like, doubling that up will save us quite a bit of steel. But that's still probably 10 or more ingots per block. And we need minimum 90 plus a few extra bits of steel. Well, roughly 90, because we get 2 of these steel pipe machine casings for each regular machine casing, plus 6 more ingots. But regardless, that's roughly 90 blocks times roughly 10 ingots, so that's about 900 stainless steel ingots. And we went over earlier what it takes to make those bad boys. Stupid manganese. But thank goodness, you only need 1 chromium, 1 manganese, and 1 nickel per 9 stainless steel dust. That, at least, is slightly good news. So instead of 900 chromium, we only need 100 chromium. Woo! And we haven't even started talking about the god-awfulness that is manganese. So we're going to need to get into the sulfuric acid business, but that's a problem for next time or the time after or potentially never. Because we can stop anytime we want, chat. We sure can.
That's right. We don't have a problem.
But we'll probably be back on Thursday. I don't think I've got anything unusual going on. How about y'all?
I should be here. We were supposed to be doing something at work that was supposed to happen between today and tomorrow, and now it's tomorrow into Thursday, and so we'll see what happens on Thursday. I might be here late. We'll see what happens.
Mm,
One of those fun ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like we've got some solid maybes all around.
Yeah.
So we'll see you on Thursday or Tuesday or Thursday or whenever we manage to make it back. So we will see you then. Bye-bye.
See you.
See ya.